Hi guys, Alice Taylor down here at Living Golf Academy, and today we're going to look at how to rip your 3-wood from the fairway. Right then guys, so that shot we've just hit hopefully is how we'd all love to rip our 3-wood from the fairway. So if you're new to the channel, welcome down to Ali Taylor Golf. If you enjoy this video, consider clicking the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. Make sure you get my videos as soon as they drop. Hopefully my content helps you make better choices on equipment and play better golf. So the key for most golfers is that generally speaking off the tee, they're pretty good with how they can strike a fairway wood, but when they get the ball down on the floor, we really see some very poor results and some really inconsistent results. This video today is really going to help you understand the concept of what you want to do with the club to rip 3-wood from the fairway, but also a nice easy drill to help improve that contact. Right then guys, so a lot of guys that come down to see me really struggle with particularly 3-wood, but generally with fairway woods off the floor. Now where they are very good though is when they're hitting it off the tee. Now I'm going to hit a shot from the tee, a shot from the floor, help you understand what the key difference is about what you're trying to achieve with the club head through impact in order to help you rip 3-wood from the fairway. So most guys will get the ball up on a decent sized tee and kind of have maybe not quite half the ball above the club head like they would with driver, but certainly a little bit of the club above. They're able to set up well to the ball, they'll get that ball nice forward in the stance, and they'll get that feeling of sweeping the ball off the tee and very much letting the club head work up through impact. So let's hit one from the tee. And we saw there, the angle of attack with the club head was going up, which is great because it's helping to add loft. It's also up on that high tee, helping you to hit the ball a little bit higher on the club face, which again is getting the ball launching up in the air, maximising that carry and really getting the ball out there. Good strike with that 3-wood. Now, the big problem though is when that golf ball is on the floor, we can't afford to have the club moving up, or if it is moving up, I mean very marginally. So the big thing is about controlling where the bottom of your arc is. So as we look face on, we can see that as the club moves around my golf swing, the low point of the arc needs to be in the correct place. Now if you've got the club coming up at impact, we can therefore see that the bottom of the arc would be behind the golf ball to allow the club to move up. When the ball's on the tee, that's absolutely perfect, absolutely fine. The ball's up in the air, therefore we can get that connection. The big problem when you get that when the ball's on the floor though, is we're either gonna hit the ground back here, and then the ball's gonna go nowhere, or the bottom of the arc is behind the golf ball, the club's working up, we're going to hit it at best off the lower third of the face, which will really take all the loft off and launch low, or we're going to top the ball. And again, this is a shot I see a huge amount, so a very typical one, ball on the floor, I know the bottom of my arc is going to be behind the ball, we're going to hit up, and there's that cold top running along the floor. No distance, might still be straight, so keep in play, but most guys will then feel that they might as well just hit a mid-iron that they know they can strike more solidly and get the ball down that fairway. So the big thing is, particularly when they think about hitting that mid-iron, they're very aware with an iron that you need to get hitting down through the shot, and as soon as we hit down through the shot, the first thing we're doing is we're moving the low point of our arc from behind the ball to in front of the golf ball. Now we can do that, maybe move the ball position around a little bit. Possibly some of the guys are playing the ball too far forward in the stance, so we could move the ball a little bit further behind. But I also think maybe just having a little visual clue. So get a very tiny tee, obviously you can push it into the mat here, put it on the mat at the range or push it into the ground, and you're going to put the tee 2 or 3 inches in front of the golf ball. And I want you to try and feel that when you swing, you're going to move that tee out the way. Now, obviously, if I were to hit up, there's no way I can make contact with that tee. So what I'm going to try and feel is that as I swing, I'm going to get more across onto my left side, get the club working down and hit that green tee. Should get the club leaning forward a little bit, so it is going to de-loft it. And this is where the little challenge can be. If some of you guys haven't got enough club head speed, potentially you might struggle with 3-wood, and that's where 4-wood, 5-wood, 7-wood becomes a better option. But the key is to use the middle of the club head, maximize ball speed, get that ball launched, and like I said at the start of the video, rip that 3-wood from the fairway. So, set myself up. I'm going to move the ball just maybe ½ an inch further back than you would normally have it. And we're going to swing, and we're going to try and remove the green tee as well as hit the golf ball. So we could see from the impact data there, got the club moving down. Wasn't quite out the middle of the club face, but I got ball and green tee. Much better strike, and that's really going to enable me to deliver the club correctly in order to rip that 3-wood from the fairway. Like I said before though guys, it might not be that everybody can hit 3-wood, but I certainly think if you struggle with your fairway woods in general, this will help massively. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share it. Comment below, I'll get back to as many of you as I can. If you don't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.